Saludos a toda la afición de Lucha Libre Online. Este que les habla es Michael Morales Torres, integrante del equipo de Lucha Libre Online. Y miren el privilegio que tenemos en la tarde de hoy de presentarles a nuestra invitada, la campeona de las knockouts y el ace completo de toda la división femenina en el mundo entero, la virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo, llega nuevamente a Lucha Libre Online. I was just telling them in Spanish how you are the ace of the women's division currently worldwide. How are you doing today?
I'm very good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being back here in Lucha Libre Online. Deonna, let me say this in Spanish as well. Impact Wrestling tiene los tapings en Nashville, Tennessee. Los tiene ubicados en el Skyway Studios en Nashville. Los tiene disponibles el 15 de agosto, 16 de agosto y 17 de agosto. Solamente tienen que adquirir sus boletos a través de impactwrestling.com, impactwrestling.com para los tickets y ahí los pueden verificar. 15 de agosto, 16 de agosto y 17 de agosto. You're going to be part of the next set of tapings of Impact Wrestling. Finally, we we saw the last ones. They were really good. People enjoy every single bit of it. Are you excited to be back in Nashville?
I'm so excited. I think over the last year and a half, this has become Impact Wrestling's second home. So now that we can finally have some fans in the building, I got to do this media tour the last few days where I got to interact with everyone from all over Nashville. It's exciting. Wrestling wasn't the same without fans. So I'm so happy to welcome them back. And I know everyone at Impact feels the same.
You actually won something really important lately in the last pay-per-view, 31 or July 31st, Homecoming, and your partner was not someone we were expecting. We saw the Drama King along with the Virtuosa. How did this pair, made it work? You made it work enough to won the crowns and won Homecoming all the way. So how did this happen?
Oh, I think when Impact was interested in Matthew Raywalt, I think I'm the natural pairing for that. He's the Drama King. I'm the Virtuosa. I think we have a lot of similarities and a lot of comparisons where we fit. We're the perfect match, I think. So I was so excited all weekend for his debut. And I think fans really, really were receptive to us as a team, to Matthew himself. And I don't know how long this partnership is going to last, in terms of like what future plans are and how we can come together, because Homecoming was just a special pay-per-view where there was a little bit of intergender wrestling and things like that. So, but I would be more than happy to have him by my side in the age of the Virtuosa forever.
Deonna, let's take a plane. Before knowing what happened last week, let's take a plane and let's go to Mexico. You were there with AAA. Deonna, you're literally every single place. It's like we're seeing AAA, there's Deonna. We're seeing Impact, there's Deonna. Now we're gonna see NWA Empowered, there's gonna be Deonna as well. In terms of Mexico, how was your experience working for Lucha Libre AAA?
I've had so much fun. At this point in my career, I wasn't sure if I was ever going to wrestle in Mexico. So the fact that we were able to, partner and continue the partnership that Impact's had with AAA, and I got to be a part of that, I jumped at the opportunity. And then especially being, challenging Fabi Apache for the Reina de Reinas championship, that is everything. I want to bring my Knockouts Championship all over the world. I want everyone to contend for the Knockouts Championship, everyone to want to be a part of our Knockouts division. And I think going to Mexico and defending my Knockouts Championship helps me do just that. So the exposure has been amazing. The response from fans in Mexico and from all over the world has been amazing. And then just on a personal note, it's like one thing to check off the bucket list.
Deonna, you are going to be part of Mexico's biggest event. That's their WrestleMania. That's their Bound for Glory. That's their top event. That's their Double or Nothing. Like, that's the biggest deal in the whole country. For you to have the opportunity to wave the Impact Wrestling flag in a foreign country against one of the biggest legends in the women's division in the whole Mexican wrestling history, how does it make you feel?
Oh, it's a lot of pressure. But luckily I thrive under pressure. I'm excited. Triple Mania is just about a week away. And I'm taking this opportunity seriously. I'm taking it to heart. And like you said, I get to bring that Impact banner to Mexico, to AAA, and continue to push Impact Wrestling further. So earlier this week, I was up in New Jersey training with Damian Adams. I want to be in the best shape possible. I want to bring my best self to Triple Mania so I can win the Reina de Reinas Championship.
Deonna, let's take a plane and let's go back to the US, to Nashville. Something really interesting happened last week. You were on doing your usual. Suddenly Mickie James appeared, and then a random thing happened, and random means in the good sense for us. Melina Perez appeared on Impact Wrestling and Hell Froze. Now you will have to defend the Impact Knockouts champion, not only against Fabi Apache and at Emergence, but on Empower NWA on August 28th. You will face a former women's world champion in Melina. Is this the biggest challenge you've faced until now?
I'm not sure. I would say that maybe Slammiversary was my biggest challenge thus far, because it was an unknown opponent. So there was no way to prepare. But by Mickie James letting me know 3 weeks ahead of time that my opponent is Melina, you know, it's great and cool and like an honor in itself, because Melina was such ahead of her time in terms of the women's wrestling she was bringing to WWE, and they just weren't ready for it. And now the world is ready for all of the women's wrestling, all kinds of women's wrestling. And I think that to bring it to an all women's pay-per-view is really special. 3 weeks is a lot of time to study an opponent, is a lot of time to pick out flaws in their game, you know, do some research. I know Melina's knees aren't what they used to be, so it gives me some targets and it gives me time to prepare, and that's what I do best. I am the Virtuosa. I pinpoint a body part and I exploit it, and that's what I plan to do at Empower in St. Louis.
Let's go to our final question, but before that, I also want to say something else in Spanish. Impact Wrestling tiene toda su programación semanal disponible los jueves a las 8 de la noche directamente en Access TV, y ahora a partir de esta semana lo tienen disponible en su canal de YouTube. En YouTube de Impact Wrestling por $1 solamente pueden conseguirlo, tienen hasta $5 también. Hay diferentes tipos de suscripciones, pueden hablar con su talento favorito, pueden ver la programación semanal desde solamente $1 al mes. ¿Qué rayos esperan para suscribirse? Vayan allí, apretan el botón de subscribe, paguen su suscripción de una vez al mes para que puedan ver a la Virtuosa en acción todas las semanas en Impact Wrestling. Deonna, before we go to our last question, I wanted to thank you very much for your time. Last but not least, what message can you send to the Latin American fans so they can, you know, continue to watch Impact Wrestling's product?
Oh, you know, we are on Access TV every single Thursday night at 8 o'clock. I know you just said that, but we also have a brand new YouTube subscription-based service where you can go on YouTube and become like an Impact Wrestling insider. There's 2 different tiers with lots of incentives, live chats, different emojis and banners and things to really be interactive with us here at Impact Wrestling and all of the stars. So go check it out. Get your information on impactwrestling.com about that and join so you don't miss any of the action.
Perfect. And let's wrap it up in Spanish. Esta fue la Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo, subcampeona de las Knockouts, y Michael Morales Torres para Lucha Libre Online, la marca número 1 de Pro Wrestling y Combat Sports en español.